Hello everybody, it is I, YouTube Cool, back again, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Nick Shift and Barry Depedal 2-pack, released in 2025. There's a second next-gen pack, which I got a while back, the Rich Mixon and Eric Breaker 2-pack. I got this pack mostly for Nick Shift because he's the Spearmint Racer, and I would love to have all the Spearmint Racers. I only need Cars 3 Ernie to complete the set. Barry Depedal has been released quite a lot. He sort of garnered the reputation of peg warmer, and I can see why. He was released in several different packs with several different next gens, and I don't even collect the next gens, and I'm like, I already kind of don't like this guy. He's actually inaccurate from what I've noticed here. Anyways, onto the back. I hope they release some more interesting next gens. I fully predict. All right, here's all of the next gens. Besides a single of Cam Spinner and Jackson Storm, of course. These are the only next gens out. I'm really happy they've been doing less next gen releases. I don't really like the next gens all that much. I personally just find them kind of boring looking, which is the point. But you know, it can only go so far. Made in Thailand, copyright 2023. Makes sense. Makes sense. So I'm going to try something new and see if I can open this with some nail polish remover because I've heard good things about that, so I'm gonna go see if that works. So far, I don't think it's working. I've heard this trick works, but it hasn't done anything yet. Although maybe? Alright, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a couple of coats. Here they are out of the box. The trick didn't work for me. I think I may have misapplied it though, so I'm gonna call my bad. But, you know, water under the bridge. Time to review these guys. I'm going to start with Barry first, since I don't have any other RPM racers to compare him to. RPM is a pretty iconic sponsor. Winford Bradford Ruffer, for the original racer for RPM, was one of the most iconic Cars diecasts for a while. He was one of the most prominently released Cars, stock Cars, or no, Cars 1 racers. I mean, stock Cars are what we usually call the Cars 3 ones. So yeah. Barry, as I pointed out, should have darker windows, should have a darker eye plate here, but I guess this works. You know, the Thailand variant isn't as bad as I thought he was. I've heard horrible things about this variant, but I guess, I don't know, I'm a very easygoing person. It's hard to make me too mad about the toy car. I spent like $8 at Target. So, I actually kind of like what they were going for with this design. Kind of. They give him these like sharp orange contrasting bits, which is really cool. Issue is, it's a little too similar to some other next gens. A lot of next gens have very similar colors, and yeah, not a good look. At least it confirms that my Danny is in fact purple and not blue. So yeah, a bit of a bad omen for this Barry Depedal. Poor guy. Oh, I like what they did with the contingency sponsors here. They made them sort of faded on one side. I really like that. That's cool. So there's that. I like that about him. Number 64. Gas cap. He has a little arrow to let the pit crew know where to lift him up. I never comment on that on the next gens. I don't know why. I guess I just never really cared too much about it. Sort of fades to a darker purple than orange. Pretty nice. 64 still shoots out some gas. RPM is supposed to be a nighttime backfire suppressant, so basically like medicine. Pretty interesting concept for a sponsor. Not my favorite, but it works. Oh, he's a really nice sparkly purple paint. I like that. I like when they do something cool like that. RPM on the other side. He has separately fitted windows. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So Barry, fine enough next gen. I don't really care about him. I'm really excited to review Nick, though. Get over here. You. On to Nicholas Shiftless over here. He is the current racer for Spearmint. Iconically, Ernie is the longest-running Piston Cup racer ever. And so, yeah. Spearmint. Spearmint. Pretty cool, huh? They got rid of the 0 in the middle because it's not Spare-O-Mint, it's Spearmint. Or not the 0, the wheel. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Of course, he is a bit darker than he is in the movie. I'm assuming because of the render that you could see on the box art. earlier in the video. But I kind of like this. I think it makes him stick out more from the other next gens. Like, if he had been like this sort of color, I don't think he would have been as cool. And it also makes these part contrast more. So in a weird way, I think this actually is a better change. It makes him stick out. Really nice expression. Thailand did a good job making the next gens at least stick out from each other facially wise. Does he have a China? No. He doesn't have a China variant. There's only the Thailand one. He was first released in 2021. First re-release, by the way. So that's pretty much it. Oh, he also has the Spectra Flame. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like it. Nice blue wheels. Contingency sponsors. 93. The little leaves. I think they should have put more snowflakes on him, but I think they did a pretty solid job with this one. Rookie stripes. Nothing on the back. They should have put the tire logo here. I think if they put that there, it would also make them stick out more. And the 93, there we go. Doesn't have separately fitted windows, is one solid metal piece. Really interesting. Here's a look at the base. T. Let me check and just see if I can show the base of Barry before I sign off. Overall, I kind of don't know why I bought this pack. It's kind of boring, but you know, I don't have many next gens, so I guess having a couple more couldn't hurt. And it is cool having the other Spearmint Racer. I wonder if I can get Cars 3 Ernie by the end of the year. I think that'd be cool. I'll have to check out. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed the review, and I shall see you all around. Bye-bye!